Hey everyone, it's Mel. Welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas. Today I'm guiding you through a Vinyasa flow, so let's just get started on our mats in a comfortable seated position, one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Take 3 deep cleansing breaths in the nose and out of the mouth. Come here, come now. Release any stress that the holiday season may bring you. And yeah, let's get started. Begin to roll your shoulders up and down your spine, all the way up, and then drop them all the way down, feeling any tightness in your shoulders. Then you can begin to make some small circles through the neck, making any type of rotation that feels good for you. You can begin to move through your entire spine, going through little circles as you're in this cross-legged position. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's come to hands and knees. And instead of going right into cat and cow, we're going to make big circles to warm up your wrists and just kind of still continue to move through your spine. So it's kind of like we're doing upward facing dog to child's pose, but not quite going all the way. Once you take a few rotations towards the right, you will change sides and go towards the left. Inhale through upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale, push the hips back, open up the knees wide for child's pose. Just for a breath. Reconnect with yourself. Pressing the third eye to the mat. And then you will round back up to hands and knees. Now watch, you're going to curl both toes under, extending the right leg back long behind you. And you're going to press through that left leg to straighten the leg and curl the right knee to your nose. We're moving super slow and mindfully this morning, so extend the leg back. And then do it again, squeeze knee to nose. One more time. Leg goes back. Exhale, squeeze it in the middle. This time with the leg behind you, swing it over to the right. So you're in this like fire hydrant, and we're going to tap the ground and lift it up 3 times. Moving through the glutes. So when we eat all the food, it goes right to our lower body. All right, exhale as you push your hips down for a quick stretch. And then inhale the arms up, going to gate pose, side bending over towards the right. Right hand is on that right leg. Okay, come back through center and we'll change sides. So again, keeping both toes under. Extend the left leg back, pushing through the right leg to straighten to squeeze the left knee to your nose. Moving through this 3 times. Working with your breath, moving nice and slow. After you've done your 3, swing the left leg out towards the left, and you'll do your taps 3 times down and up, working through the outer glutes. Amazing. Push it back. Exhale. Inhale, stand tall, arms to the sky. Then exhale for side bend or gate pose to the left. All right, so come back through center, hands and knees. Keeping the toes curled under, we're gonna push the hips to the sky for our first downward facing dog. You can pedal out your heels, sway your hips left and right, feeling any of the kinks that you may have. Let's just breathe through those tight areas. Nice. Open up the feet a little bit wider, hips width distance, trying to push your heels to the ground. Let's inhale, tippy toes, and then exhale, push them down. Inhale, tippy, exhale, push the heels down, and you'll look forward to tippy toe all the way to the top of the mat behind your wrists. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. 2 more times. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold deeper. Last time, inhale, exhale. This time, drop your hips down for Malasana Yoga Squat. You can sway your hips side to side, keeping your hands to heart center, using your elbows to push your knees wider. Let's go for a side bend, reaching your right arm in front of your right shin. If you want to try to grab for the bind behind the back, you can do so now. Feeling through your shoulders, and then change sides. Good. Trying to keep your heels planted as we do this. Okay, we're going to move into a cardio round. So we're planting the hands in front of us and shooting the feet back to a high plank. Right away, hold that high plank for a breath, and then jump the feet back forward to Malasana. Going for about 5 to 10 times, as many as you can do. Shooting the feet back, trying to squeeze the core under as we come to the high plank, and then sitting even lower and deeper every time you jump forward to that yoga squat. Amazing. Hopefully your heart is lifted. At the top, we're going to stand tall, reach the arms to the sky, and then pull the hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale, turn to pivot towards the right leg. Your feet are hips width distance. Going for a pyramid to the right. Good. This is really how far your legs should be in pyramid. A lot of people have their legs a little bit too far. But anyways, from there, we're going to turn through the center. Quick little fold in the middle, and then change sides to fold to pyramid on the left. Nice. Working through our hamstrings. Come back through center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Plant the hands, shoot the feet back, or you can add crow pose if you want to challenge yourself today. From there, you can shoot your feet back. High plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Holding this pose for about 2 to 3 breaths. Nice. And then hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's flow. So inhale, right leg lifts to the sky, 3-legged dog. You can bend the knee open. Feel in through your quads and your hips. And we will step the foot outside of the right hand. Inhale for dragonfly twist. Right arm is to the sky, keeping the hips as low as you can. Beautiful. Curl the right hand down inside or outside of the foot, or elbow is to the knee for side angle. You dropped your back heel to the ground. And then stand tall, using our lower body, like I've said, to Skandasana, squat to the back of the mat. Changing sides, Skandasana to the right, and then turn to pivot towards the front of the mat to go through a Vinyasa. Super easy to begin with. We're trying to build the heat, build the flow. So once you come to down dog, your left leg will lift. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee. Exhale, plant the left foot outside of the left hand. Right away, inhale, left arm to the sky, dragonfly twist. Reach your arms up as high as you can, and then circle the arm down and around for side angle pose. Stand it tall, Skandasana to the back of the mat, and then to the front of the mat. And we will turn to pivot to Vinyasa, to downward facing dog. You can keep a leg lifted if you want, working more into the glutes and into the core. Nice. Taking 3 breaths. Nice. Inhale, tippy toes, bend the knees, step or hop all the way open to Malasana squat to the top of the mat. We've been here before. Stand up tall, turn to pivot for pyramid pose to the right. You'll probably get a little bit deeper this time as we move through this flow. Stand it tall this time to turn to pivot to change sides. Good. Inhale, stand tall, front of the mat. Exhale, hands to heart center and forward folds. Grabbing your shins or your ankles. And then inhale, flat back to look forward to go to crow pose again or skip it. Shoot it back. Moving through a chaturanga, dandasana, upward facing to downward facing dog. We're going to go through that flow again, and we're going to add on this time. So, inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee open, and exhale, step it outside of the hands. Dragonfly twist. Inhale, exhale, side angle. Stand it tall, Skandasana squat to the left, to the right. Now this time, stand it all the way up to star pose. Arms are up, and we're going for a wide-legged forward fold, reaching our hands forward or to our ankles. And then you're going to turn to the back of the mat, and here's where we add our chaturanga. So we're just going to be going back and forth, facing the back and then facing the front. When you're facing the back of the mat, your left leg will always lift. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Foot forward. Dragonfly twist. To side angle pose. It should be a little bit easier now as we move through because you're going to remember all the poses. So go through your Skandasanas, right and left. Stand it tall. Here's where we added on. Star pose. Two wide-legged forward folds. Right, turn to pivot towards the front of the mat. Step it back, Vinyasa. Leg is lifted or not. Once you come to downward facing dog, take a couple breaths, and we're going to move through 3 to 5 jumps to the front of the mat, trying to float to handstand. So I know if I have my beginners on here, you guys are like, what? This is crazy. If you just keep practicing and getting over the fear of floating, you will eventually be able to balance, I promise you. So take a few jumps or hops to the front, trying your best to get your hips over your shoulders. Nice. If you hold one, amazing. If you don't, amazing. At least you tried. We're going to shoot our feet forward right into Navasana, boat pose. Right? Lift your legs up. You can hold your legs to begin. Pointing your toes, finding the balance on your sit bones. Once you find the balance, extend the arms forward. You can keep your legs bent or you can straighten them. We're going to start by doing some Russian twists, twisting left and right with your hands at your heart center. Pretend there is a string pulling from your chest up to the sky to keep your back flat. Great. Okay, hold boat pose just a little bit longer. You can grab your feet or your toes if you want, or just hold without holding your legs. Taking one more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Let's open up the knees wide, coming to Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, bouncing the knees up and down, and then taking a quick forward fold. We're not done with our core just yet. So once you're ready, come on to lay onto your back for Supta Baddha Konasana, so reclined butterfly. Taking the hands underneath the nape of your neck, interlacing your fingers, elbows out wide. We're going for Supta Baddha Konasana crunches. So we're bringing our knees to touch the elbows, trying not to round forward. You're trying to crunch up to the sky. Keep it going for about 10 reps. Once you get to 10, hold at the top and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Relax onto your back. Extend the legs long to the sky, flexing and pointing through your toes, making any circles through your ankles. We're just taking a mid-flow stretch. Extend through your left leg long onto the mat, keeping your right leg to the sky. Let's flex the toe to your face and then point it to the sky. Flex and point. Nice. Take your peace fingers with your big toe, open up for half happy baby, and then extend the leg back long in front of you. Bend it again, and then straighten. Bend through your knee, bring it closer to the ground, and here's where we cross it over to a spinal twist. Gaze is to the right, your knee is to the left. Nice. Come back through center. Let's change sides. Extend the right leg long onto the mat and extend the left leg up to the sky, pulsing it towards your face. And again, flexing the toe, taking the peace fingers to the big toe, and we will bend through, half happy baby, and extend it long. 2 more times. Bend the knee, extend the leg. Last time, bend the knee, and here's where we cross it over for a spinal twist to the right. Gaze is to the left hand. Make your way back to the center. Bring your knees to your chest, giving yourself a quick hug. And you're going to rock and roll up to a downward facing dog, however you want to get there. Taking a few breaths and mentally preparing yourself for one more flow. You have got this. Okay. Inhale, left leg to the sky this time. Keep the hips square. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose, and inhale, leg to the sky. Walk your hands back to the right ankle for standing splits. Trying your hardest to balance. Nice. Bend both knees, left knee behind right for our Shiva squat. Twisted Shiva. All right, now stand tall onto that right leg for one-legged Tadasana. Cross the ankle over the right knee for our figure 4 squat, and then stand it tall. One-legged Tadasana. Stepping the left foot forward into Warrior 3 airplane pose. Keeping your hands to heart center or waving the arms behind or even in front of you. Good. Plant the hands. Take another handstand hop if you want. And then make your way through a Vinyasa. Little creative flow to end this video. We have one more side, you guys. So when you're ready, inhale, right leg lifts. Hips are square. Squeeze knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Walk the hands back to meet the left ankle, standing split. Bow your heart, bow your chin, and then bend both knees for Shiva squats. Balancing the knee behind the other, and stand it tall, one-legged Tadasana, to figure 4 squat. Try to balance. Inhale up, one-legged Tadasana, to step forward into Warrior 3. It's our last little bit of strength, you guys. Try to make it your best one yet. Reach the arms forward, squeezing your glutes, and then drop the hands. One last handstand hop, or another one. And then make your way down to the mat. To child's pose when you're ready. Remind yourself how incredible you are to set time away to come to your mat, get a sweat in, and really focus on you. The holidays is all about giving and giving. This is about giving to yourself. All right, coming onto your knees, curl the toes under. We're taking a quick back bend for camel pose. Ready? Taking your hands to your ankles, pushing through your heart. If you want to flatten your toes onto the mat to go a little bit deeper into the back bend, you can. Or even bring your hands to your heart or the arms behind you. We're only taking one back bend, so try to make it the best you have. Slowly come out of it, sitting back onto your shins, bowing your chin, taking a breath or two, and we will bring our feet towards the front of the mat, sitting onto our glutes. taking one deep, long forward fold to counterbalance that back bend. Moving the fleshy part underneath your sit bones, wiggle the knees up and down, inhale the arms to the sky, and then reach with a flat back to forward fold over your long legs. Try your best to grab your feet, but if you can't, you can use a strap or a blanket or a sock to wrap around your feet. Holding here for about 5 breaths. Slowly roll your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Coming to a cross-legged position into a seated meditation. Let's close out the practice by closing your eyes, giving yourself some gratitude, thinking of 3 things you're so grateful for today. Having your palms face up to move into metta meditation by giving that loving and gracious attitude and energy towards anyone that may need it. Your family, your friends, your children, some acquaintances that may need some love today. Take 1 more deep cleansing breath in the nose, out of the mouth. And bring your hands to your heart center. The love and light in me honors and sees the beautiful love and light in each and every one of you. Bring your hands to your forehead, reminding yourself to have clear and loving thoughts. Bring your hands to your mouth, reminding yourself to have clear and loving communication. And then back to your heart center. Namaste, my loves. Thank you so much for flowing with me. I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Mwah! See you in my next one.